screen. Okay, so first off, I want to know how many people are using KV Core. Anybody here using it on a regular basis? No. Christina, are you using it on a regular basis?
No, it annoys me. So no.
Annoys you. Annoys you because you don't understand it, or
Exactly. That's
Okay.
why I'm in this class. This is the first opportunity I got to get into this, but yeah, it's extremely complicated. I'm using CMR from Buffini. So I'm trying to understand what KV Core is about. It's just too many words, too many variables. It's very confusing to me.
Okay. So let's start there then. So we're going to start there and talk about what KV Core is. So KV Core is the back end of your website. So everybody has a website. Your website is your name.jackwhite.com. So you can go there, you can send out listings from there, you can send people there, but that is your website. Everybody that works at this company has their own website. It's their name.jackwhite.com. Now the back end is KV Core. And what I mean by back end is it's to go there, you go to kvcore.com. Has everyone logged into KV Core? Yes. Is there anybody that's on Zoom and that has never logged into KV Core? No? Okay, that's good. That's step one. So KV Core is where you can set up, it has automatic campaigns that kind of encourage leads, people that are maybe searching for properties, but they're not quite ready, or you don't know if they're ready or not. It kind of encourages them to start corresponding with you. That's the whole point of it. It also can set up daily activities and tasks for you. So it'll automatically take the leads that you have in there, and you can say, I want 5 leads a day, I want 2 leads a day, I want 10 leads a day, and it'll auto-generate tasks for you to call them and reach out to them. It also is a place to keep all of your past clients. You want to put your people in KV Core with their email address and their phone number. And the reason why is if they come and they search for property on Jack White's website and they're not already connected to you, they're going to randomly get connected to someone else. So if you already have them in your KV Core, then they're going to go into your website. So that's one reason why you want your people in there. And also what a lot of people do is they try to test the website. Like they'll go to their own website and they'll start looking for property, and then they'll put their own email in and they're going, why is my website going to Maver? I don't understand why my website's going to Maver. It's because the website thinks you are a buyer searching for property. It doesn't know you are who you are testing the system. So it's going to assign you to a realtor unless your email address is already in, and it's not. Your email address is not going to be in anybody else's. It's in mine because I have everyone's in mine. But beyond that, it's not in anybody else's. The other thing is, if a person's email address is in KV Core here at our company with another realtor, because they went to an open house and they talked to them at open house, they didn't tell them that they were, that they were Christy's client, and Maver met up at the open house and she puts them in KV Core, or she starts to put them in KV Core and all of a sudden she can't put them in KV Core because it says they're already assigned to somebody else. Well, because Christy already has them at her website. So that has happened a few times where there's people who just come in where they're not necessarily connected to another realtor, but they're just searching for property and they get assigned to a realtor. And that realtor doesn't even know that they're in there because they don't use KV Core or whatever the case may be. And so what happens then is people come to me and they go, hey, I'm trying to put this person in my website, and they're a person that wants to work with me, I want to show them property, but they're in so-and-so's website. Well, I have to call that person and I have to say, do you know this person? And if they know them and they're working with them, then that's an issue, then they can't take them out. And that's just like between the two realtors to figure that out. But I don't just automatically go in and take somebody from another person's website, not going to do that. So I'm going to talk to both parties to make sure. But the most important thing is that you have people in your CRM, because this CRM is the contact relationship management system. And it's the best way for you to keep track of clients and create new clients as well. So very first, does anybody have contacts? Who has contacts in Katie Core? You do. Anybody else have any contacts in? No?
Yeah, I do. Like these
Okay.
ex-kind people, but it's bombarded with nobody responds to me on KV Core, really.
Okay. So we're gonna put some people in, so make sure everyone has a few people in, because it's really impossible to work through the system and learn how it works if you don't have anybody in there. So does everyone have the app, the KV Core app? There's 2 different apps for KV Core that you should have on your phone if you don't already. On your phone. So it's called KV Core Mobile. And it looks like there's 2 of them, KV Core Mobile, and then Open House. Look like this. Okay. Do you have it? Anybody not have it? Looks like that. Okay, cool. How well this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try. So, do you see that?
You have a message or something on your phone, I think.
Is that showing up?
Yes.
So, oh,
Sure.
I always forget, I got like a pinched nerve in my left leg and it does not work. And I always forget until I step down and I almost fall. So make sure you have those on your phone. So you have those on your phone, it gives you a lot of practical use. So you can, the Open House app is very cool. The other one allows you, if you get a text or something like that, then you can check on your app on your phone and you can respond to people, you can add people right on your phone.
Cool.
So if you have the app, if you go into the app, log into the app. And if you go to contacts, click the contacts where the little people are. And then you go to the top right plus button. That's where you go and you add people. So you just put their first name, the last name, what they are. If they're a new lead, I suggest you don't put them in as new lead or prospect unless you want them to be connected to a campaign right away. So if there's someone you know, I would put them either under closed or client. And that way, they're not going to be automatically connected to a campaign. All new leads and all prospects are automatically connected to a campaign because the system says, oh, they're a new lead that we're trying to turn into a prospect or under contract or whatever.
So how do you do that? Because I have, apparently I have quite a few contacts. I don't know how that happened.
Well, they come into your system looking for prospects.
Because I was looking on the KB4 on my website and I was like, I don't know, but this, it shows few. So like this one where it says newly, like this is, we're pending her house, we're buying a new house. So she is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so,
Then you want to go into her.
okay,
And then you can change things. You can go to her profile. And then you can she's in a campaign, you can edit the campaign, I don't know what campaign she's under, but you can edit, it's easier to do on your computer than your phone.
Okay,
To do those kind of things. But if you like at an open house and you want to quickly add somebody in, or you meet somebody out, somewhere, you're not in front of your computer, and you want to add them into Katie, or you can do it quickly on your phone.
I see.
There's no account with that email.
Oh, no.
So when I go into it here, that's the email that's in there.
Is that Katie for mobile?
No,
It's by the wrong, not the wrong.
that's Katie Core.
Okay, so that's wrong one.
So like, for mine, it doesn't show anything. It shows on my phone all these people, but on this one, it doesn't show anything.
Maybe you have to. That's your dashboard.
So this one's like, she is not a lead, she's a current client.
I'm doing here. They put 3 lines. Yeah, there we go. So you can read it.
Okay.
So your CRM, current CRM should have all your people in there. I think it's just taking a minute.
That's,
Okay.
that's when I go into Play Store, that's what I'm getting.
Oh, I wonder if it's different for Android.
It's those two.
Is he trying to download the app?
Yeah,
It will be,
are you Android?
yeah,
Just Katie Core inside real estate, but when he did,
will look like this.
but when he did that, it didn't show. When he tried to go into his account, it didn't
Yeah,
show.
that's it.
Okay, so I've got that one, but when I go into it and I try to log in and I tell it I forgot my password, it said there's no email, no account with that email on it. But yet when I'm in my KV Core here,
We may have to, we'll figure this out probably after we have to call it the,
Oh, but I was able to just go into her name and just hit. She's my mom.
Yeah.
Cool, okay.
so I want everyone to have at least like 5 people in their team. So if you don't have anybody in there, you're gonna go to Smart CRM. Let me just go to the top. You're gonna go to Smart CRM right here. And you're gonna go. Mine are separated, so yours aren't gonna look exactly like mine, you're just gonna have clients. But I have filters and people signed and all that stuff. So you're gonna go to,
Like this,
I know,
under smart, so yeah, see that.
so I can move this out of the way. So see right here where it says add contact, green, little plus sign there. So you're gonna click on that button and you're gonna put in the first name, the last name, email address, phone number. And it's gonna say permission, to contact. You're gonna say call, yes. Text, whoa,
We can see it now.
you can all see it. Call, yes, text, yes, email, yes. If you have their physical address, you'll put that in. Lead type, you can put whatever you want there, but on lead status, you're gonna put them in as either a sphere or sphere or client. Don't put them in as new lead or prospect. So I want to give you guys a few minutes and make sure everybody, and then smart campaign, you're not going to put anything there. You're not going to put anything under lender. And nothing on notes, and then you're going to click add contact. So I want everyone to take like 10-15 minutes and put at least 5 people in. So you can get them from your phone, your email, your
Do we have to
contact.
ask like consent, like him?
No.
No,
No, if they know you and you contact them, they need to be people who you know.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna send things to them. We're gonna send we're gonna set up to send holiday things to them. So it's not anything offensive. It's not anything about real estate per se. It could be family members. It can literally be anybody you.
Testing it out.
Well, I want you to put real people in there that you want to stay in contact with. If you have past clients, they should all be in there. So if you have past clients, start with your past clients. And then if you don't have past clients, put family members or people that you're working with or want to work with, who would refer you business.
Can you help me,
Mhm.
try to expand the sidebar?
What lead status can you put it in?
Either client or contact, yeah, those would be one. There you go. So everybody else to make sure you add a few people in. Add at least 5 people in. So Todd, you just came in, so we want to make sure everyone has at least 5 people in Katie Core. With your phone number, your email address, and you don't want to put them in active lead or prospect. You want to put them in either a client or closed or something like that.
and this, what does sphere mean?
Sphere,
Yeah, what is that?
a sphere is of people around you, people you know.
So put them in
Group
this,
of- You can do that. Mhm.
gonna be a sphere.
Why did it go into contract?
Okay, and then leave options, we can do that. I'm gonna like, here's one. Got phone number, email, text us, oh wait, these are all.
Yes, we call them, yes.
Cool,
And need, be buyer, whatever, and you can make sphere,
got it,
you'll automatically say managing. That's
Okay.
kind of what happens. And then no start campaign, nothing anywhere there, and then you're gonna just say add contact.
cool.
Okay,
Alright, I'll do that.
Did you get it?
These things.
and you don't have to go like way into the weeds with all that.
Yeah, no, I put it in, but it comes up in the contract.
Is that what you probably chose?
Right.
You can move it over to wherever you want. You can say client, you just click on that X or sphere. Yeah, so just shoot you like that. Everybody got it? Anybody need any help?
I do,
Okay.
make sure. I'm gonna write it down.
Email address, yes, yes. You don't have to put that in right now, but your lead session, okay. Here, if you go, right here, they're all. It goes over, they're all there. And then. Yeah, you can say client, you can say. Okay, and then you'll scroll back all the way down. And then you're gonna go down to the bottom. Then close it. Okay, so he's in, and then you can close that up here. And then you come back and you can add another. Okay, so at least 5. Need help?
Yeah, looking for.
So you go into the CRN. You add a contact.
Just added a couple, but I just wanted to adjust this one.
Okay, and then if you want to change you change their information. You just edit, little edit button. And then you can scroll down to change whatever you need.
Thank you.
Okay. Mhm.
So if you put it into an active lead, what would that do? Start to
Active
pull a
Find,
bunch of.
what
emails.
Active will do is it'll set up a campaign for you to remind you once a week to call
Reach
them,
out,
reach
okay.
out to them. Mhm.
So we get a lot of, like leads
Mhm.
on our phone, but then they're always gone, even if you respond to it immediately.
Mhm.
Why does that happen?
What do you mean
It's
gone?
Like somebody else has already, it'll basically say that. Yeah,
Oh.
does it happen that quickly? Is it?
It's very
legit?
quick. You get like, I think it's the first one, you get like 30 seconds to respond. And then, if you don't respond, then it round robins to the next person. So I think it's a minute. I think you get like a minute.
It's a real thing though.
It's, oh yeah, 100%, yeah. So we round robin leads that come into the company that aren't assigned to someone. They go out to you. So if you get a text that says you have a new lead you want to accept, the first person that accepts it gets it.
Mhm.
So you'll want to definitely accept those. We also have a campaign going on too that some of you guys are getting these from. It's called Nosy Neighbor.
Yeah.
And
I thought you had somebody.
no, it's a campaign that, yeah, no, it's a campaign that we're doing for the company to try to increase listings. And so it's through Katie Core, but they send out postcards, they send out mail, like regular mail, and they do ads as well. And so we pay for it as a company to generate leads outside of Katie Core. It's an extra thing that we're doing. And so anytime there's a listing in 99516 zip code, whether it's our listing or another company's listing, so many postcards go out to the people surrounding that house, saying, hey, did you know your neighbor's house was on the market?
Like just a
It's listed.
generic one from Jack White.
Yep, it's from
Okay.
Jack White. And then when people scan the postcard, then it comes into the system. And then we're sending those out as leads for people to follow up with, and hopefully, some people are just literally nosy neighbors, curious to what, is going on in their neighborhood. Others, they want to sell. So it's a campaign to hopefully, generate some additional listings. So if you get a call from Becky saying, hey, do you want a lead from Nosy Neighbor? That's what it's all about. So everyone, let me know when you've got at least 5 people in.
So I have lots of names in here that I haven't put in there. Is that just people that have
Mhm.
come through?
Have you
Some
ever-
of them are clients that I have had
Yeah.
and worked with.
So have you done like Property Boost or things like that as well for Kitty Core?
No, but like, so. I should know this right now for all the time that I don't, so. When someone, like, I have clients on here that have started out originally like on my website and then
Mhm.
that's how they get
Yep.
into here.
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly. Because people are going to Google you. Everyone's going to Google you. So when they Google you, they're going to find your website a lot of the time. And then they're going to go in there and then they're going to register, and then that's how they end up in. But they say, hey, just, I'm starting to look around or whatever. Or if you notice them in there all of a sudden, you're going, oh, well, this is interesting. They're now in here and what's going on? They're actually looking for property now. So that's a way for you to know that they're starting to search for property without them calling you and telling you. So once you get 5 people in, I'm going to show you how to do just a few things in here so you understand just a little bit how it works. And then just show you how to navigate around in here, because that's probably, there's no way in 2 hours I can show you everything Katie Core does. But I can at least get you to get a few people in, set them up for holidays, and then kind of show you how to edit them and all of that type of thing. And then a little bit about a few other things. So we're gonna start there. Does everyone have at least a few people in? Anybody still need a little more time?
Just a side question, is there a place to input on like your closed people, the date they close, so it'll remind you of the anniversary?
Yes, we can do their anniversary. It's in their profile. So if you go to the only thing with Zoom, it's not very fast with Zoom. I'm gonna stop share and go back in because it's not cooperating.
And is there another function on that where you could get like a reminder the week before, so you have time to do a pop by?
Yeah, you can set it up for whatever you want. So let's see here.
I just unloaded it, reloaded it.
Okay, good. Things in my way. This thing out of my way. There we go.
You don't have their email. I don't think it'll allow you to enter them.
You need their email or their phone number. You're gonna need their email. You don't put anybody in that you don't have an email address for, because it's not gonna really benefit you.
How do you, edit a contact that's already in there?
So you go to the contact here. Okay, so if we're gonna edit this one, go into the contact.
Profile details.
Yep. And then edit details, you see where it says edit details here? So you edit details.
Oh.
And then you can go in and find whatever you wanna change. And then this is also where you have the anniversary is in here too. Right here, here's the birthday, and you can click this and say send a birthday text or email. And then if you
It's over to the left.
left,
Yeah. Oh, anniversary right there.
So
I missed it.
there's it's last closed.
For some reason, it's under call and texting options, that's like the headline for it, and then.
Oh, right here. Okay, so yeah, so last close and send anniversary email or text. And then if you want to see, okay, well, what's the anniversary? I'm gonna see if I can get this little. What is that? Okay, that's better. All right, so marketing, smart campaigns, and I'm going to show you where the templates are so you can kind of see what those look like. So the smart campaigns, that's where all of your all of the automated campaigns are that are going to send out. So there's a bunch of them that are already set up. So there's a 1-year buyer nurture campaign. It has 23 touches, email and text. There's conversation starter for buyer leads, default active buyer. I mean, there are so many, it's crazy. I mean, there's a lot in here, and you can create your own. And if anyone wants to create their own, please come see me and I'll help you build it. It's really not that difficult to do. But any of them that are turned on, you can go to any of these. So you were just, so we So there's campaigns and there's templates. So there's two different things. There's a campaign, and what a campaign is, it's a stack of a bunch of templates put together. A template is like a single one. So you could send out just one template, or you can put a series of templates together to create a campaign. That makes sense? That's the difference. So to kind of show you what happens with the open house campaign, because the open house campaign is very powerful. So this is, I'm going to show you what it looks like. So if you have the open house app on your phone and you put in, or you put it on your phone, iPad works great because you can set the iPad up, you know, at the front door and say, hey, I need everyone to sign in when you come in and put their email address in, and automatically they get into the campaign. But it will ask you on the app, are you working with another agent or not? And if they say yes, it will not put them into the campaign. If they say no, they're not, then it will put them into the campaign. Because we don't wanna poach everybody's clients, you know, they're already working with someone, then they're we look at that as off limits essentially. So the very first one is gonna say this, and see where it says hour 4, this is time, it's a text, open house, 4 hours, it's the name of the template. So that's what that means. And then it's from the agent to the contact. So from you to your client or whoever it is that signs up that's getting this campaign. And then the next one is day 1. They're going to get an email, and it's called, the name of the template is open house day 1 from the agent to the contact. And then the next time it says call, open house attendee. That's the template. And it's from the system to the agent. So that means that's going to create a task for you to do. It's going to say, hey, you need to call this open house attendee that you met yesterday so you can follow up with them. And so it's going to do all this for you if they're in the campaign. So day 3, they're going to get another email. Day 7, they'll get an email. Day 10 is telling you to do a follow-up call. But remember, if you contact them and you start working with them, you're going to turn the campaign off and turn them into a client, right? And then it's going to stop the campaign. So let me show you how to tell what it says. So if you click the edit button right there, it's going to show you. So this, see where it says right there, template open house 4 hour updated under template. That's the name of this template. Not that it really matters to you right now, but if you're looking just for that, to send that one out, that's what it would be called. So this is what it says, hi, and when it has the brackets and it says first name written like that, it's going to put their name, whatever their name is in your system, in that bracket. So it's going to say, if their name is John Smith, it's going to say, dear John, Neighbor Carrie here. It was a pleasure meeting you at the open house. If it's Lanny's, it's going to say, hi, John Smith, Lanny Rummel here. It was a pleasure to meet you. So it's going to automatically put that information in for you. That's how it's built to do. So it comes across more personal than hi or greetings or whatever. It's going to have their name. That being said, if you have contacts in your CRM that they didn't put their first and last name in, it only shows up as their email address. It's going to say hi with their email address. So you definitely want to make sure your contacts have the first and last name, and so it comes across well. Now, if you also can edit this, you could go in here like this, and you could click on right here, and you could just delete that part. And it says, hi, Neighbor Carrie here. It was a pleasure to meet you. And you could take the first name out, and then you don't have to worry if they just came in and didn't put the information in. And then it's a little less personal, but it still is reaching out to them. And it doesn't look like, oh, this is for sure. Because I mean, when they get hi, this is ginaburke@gmail.com,
Right.
you know, they know it's not really you sending this
I
out.
have one quick question.
Mhm.
Under my name in the top right.
Mhm.
It has not my phone number. Is that?
Yes, it's your smart number.
Okay,
So everybody has a smart number. And what the smart number does is it generates the information through the system back around. So like, it's a number that essentially works with KV4. And
everybody
everybody
have a different one.
has the number and it's connected to you, and it knows your people in your system belong to you. Now, if you look at like the app or whatever, when you're contacting someone, you can contact them straight from your cell phone number instead of the smart number if you want to. It gives you an option on your app. If you want to call them, you can say, use my cell phone number, but it will not log the information. If you go through the smart number, it still is going to ring your cell phone. You're going to be talking from your cell phone, but it goes through the smart number and allows the phone call to be recorded and all of that. So everything stays in your system for you to go back and listen to later or, you know, keep. So you keep track of
Like a
everything.
voice recording of a
Yeah.
phone call?
Mhm.
This is just on mine, I'm doing thing, and mine doesn't have like an edit or rename or anything, and I'm just wondering if.
Did you click on it?
Yeah, I clicked on it, it says like content, day one, text Sarah, or did I do the wrong one? Cause that's always a possibility.
You have to hit, oh, you. It's with the company, but I don't think it's under yours, so K4 Library. I think my campaign. Does anybody else have that where it's not showing edit anywhere?
Yeah, so mine says this campaign cannot be edited because you're not the owner.
Okay, so,
If it's I think if it's a company one.
so I think you have to go into your library. And you have to go open house, and then you have to click add to my library. And then once it's added to your library, then you should be able to do that. Okay. Maybe it takes a second. So let's look at that. So if it's sent to the company, okay, so go to the top, very top. And you know, Katie Core Library. The second tab over, yeah, I know, but just go there. And then type in open house in the search bar. And then add to my library. And more campaigns, so then you go back into my campaign. And then I would just update here. So hit your little roundy button, and it should say not company anymore. If it says company, then it should say your campaign, so.
So which,
Yep, right here it says user, so turn that one on. Yes.
Wow, I have so many now.
You click the little toggle button to the right,
Okay, so
and
I,
then now you should be able to click on it here. And then now you got the edit.
so I found this open house, I hit user,
Yep, turn it on,
okay, so I should be able to go there, out,
Yeah.
there it is.
and now you got edit.
Cool, we did it.
All right, so everybody got that?
Learn something.
Huh?
I missed that part.
Okay, so if you go and go to the very top. And you go to Katie Core Library. And then type in the search bar and turn that off. Turn in search bar, open house. You follow that? Yeah. Okay. And then you're gonna click add to my library on the right hand side. And it's gonna say at the bottom, successfully added to your library. And then you're gonna go to my campaigns on the left. And you're gonna type in open house again or hit search. And then you're gonna look for the one that says user on the right hand side. User, and you're gonna turn it on, so toggle that one to the right on. And then once it's in your campaign and turned on, then you can go in, click on it, and it'll give you the edit button. Everybody got it?
Design for user, or where does it?
On the right hand side.
Oh, okay.
So you'll just turn that on. And you'll say yes. Sure. And then when you go back into it, you can now edit it. So you're gonna get the edit button.
So it's, what's the other button?
Edit right here. So each single one, each single template gives you an option to edit.
So when I look under campaigns. My
Oh, I do
campaigns,
not have that.
is it showing me everything that the office?
It'll show you everything. It'll show, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
because I was looking through here, there's like 5 open houses, and I'm like, I got the one that's user.
Yeah, the user yours.
And so I was wondering if maybe I accidentally opened all these or.
No, it just automatically goes in there. It just gives you options for what you want to do. So that makes it, so it needs to make sure that you go to the library and you turn it on to the ones that you're interested in. And so then you can easily edit. And so after you change whatever you want to change, then you literally just hit the save button and it changes it and you're done. And it stays that way from that point forward.
Is this the same thing with the birthday text messages?
Yep,
And the.
all of them.
Because I was like, how?
Yeah, no, that's exactly how you do it. So, and also like, for instance, if you look at this campaign, you look at this campaign and all of a sudden you're like, you know, there's a couple of these that either you don't like the verbiage. So let's look at this one, agent to contact, day 3. So you click the edit button. And we're gonna look at what it says. So it says following up. Hi, again, maybe you don't want to put their name in. So you would just go there and you would just delete that one little thing that the bracket that says your name. Thank you for visiting me this weekend at the open house. Well, maybe you're doing open houses on Thursday. So if you're doing open houses on Thursday, you don't want to say thanks for visiting me this weekend, right? So you could just say thanks for visiting me at the open house and make it not say weekend. So you can make it what works for you.
But so
But-
you have like the final say before something goes out, where did that happen? So that.
Well,
things
you-
aren't going out.
If you have someone, that's why I told you to put everything in sphere or where it's not automatically set to a campaign. So you can have time to go into the campaign and you can select a campaign for each client that you want. But if you use the open house app and you have this open house campaign into your system and you do the open house app, it will automatically put them in the open house campaign.
With whatever information is in.
Correct. And like you
Sure the
go and change
information
it.
is correct.
Yeah, it'll all be correct. Yeah, yes, like the first name, last name, that right. Or if you don't- What's that?
I'm not seeing where like that.
Oh, I'm on day,
Open house state.
open house day 3. Yeah. And so And, you know, like, maybe this doesn't sound like you, maybe you don't want to say, I would love to sit down with you for a quick consultation about your needs and how I can help you. You know, you can put it in your own words, how you would like to do it. So I would suggest if you plan on doing open houses, you want to make them productive. Use this app, go in and change it to the way you like it, what you want it to say, or maybe you're like, it's great, it's fine, I don't need to change it. And then you just go with it. So it's kind of whatever you want to do, but this is how you change it if you choose to change it. Yes.
Are there people in the company that are using this just KV Core like regularly and benefits regularly?
And there's also people in this office that have KV Core that haven't been using it like they should and have lost clients because of it.
Yeah,
I just found out yesterday that I had two clients that were, granted that I had been trying to contact them. They hadn't really been contacting me, but they were, KV Core was contacting them, but I wasn't following up like I could be, and I finally got a hold of that. I simply called them and said, hey, how's it going? Blah, blah, blah. Left them a message, and they called me back and said, yeah, sorry, I had the contact already, and thank you for the whatever. So like,
yeah, that hurts.
so.
Okay,
Yeah, so don't, you know, when you say you, because it will tell you, it'll text you when you have a lead who has back into the system, you have a new lead, you have a lead that, you know, been gone for 14 days and they're back, you know.
like, I've just found it not to be, and I remember some time ago, I got leads for somebody and I called him and he was actually already Kathy Fernandez's client that had a home listed, that had it listed for a length of time, so I don't know what that, so then I just,
Well, because she didn't have him in Katie Core
oh,
and he's out there looking.
oh.
That's
So
why.
people just get in here because
On the
they
website,
access
jackwhite.com, either,
jackwhite.com or
or-
personally.
yeah, or personally, or they clicked on an ad, or they went to your listing, found your listing, and they were perusing
So in
through.
this instance, if that person was looking, they probably went to Jack White's website. And they were
Possibly,
connected to Christie.
possibly,
And then-
or they went to Christie's, or they Googled the property,
And
or
then
Googled
it
you.
just takes their information from the internet and then.
Yep,
It's like simple, but it's also not simple.
yeah, no, I know. So now you understand how to change a campaign if you want to change it. So that's, you know, that's a simple thing to do. I'm gonna go into templates as well. Show you. So if you went into a template right here and you're like, I want to go in and put all the birthdays in, or like the closings for my clients, but where's that template? So if you just put in here, house closing. Can't remember what it was called.
So the second one, post closing.
Oh, is that what it was? Post closing, okay.
Post closing, is that what you said?
Oh, yeah, well, there's a 1 month post close and a 12-month post close. For the first two, if you just don't do the search.
It's just, it's slow on this, unfortunately. Let's do. Okay, birthday, let's see if you can find. Okay, so if you wanted to do the birthday one, or at least you want to like see what the birthday is, you have to click clone. And then it's going to show you what it looks like.
So right downstairs, I entered him into this,
Uh-huh.
Rick Johnson from Halifax.
Mm-hmm.
And he was calling me and saying that he got a text from me that says, I think it's for requesting property information on our site. So he got a text from me immediately right when I enter him.
Because you said it was okay for him to get text.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just got it. It called me, what's the?
You just say, I have to keep in touch with you. You're my client. I'm not gonna bombard you, but just probably like once a month or something, I'll send you something of use. So the happy birthday, it's your day. Hope today is filled with celebration, your favorite things, your favorite people. Thank you for entrusting me with your real estate needs. Reach out anytime for help. So that's what it says. If you don't like that,
When you hit
clone.
home.
It'll give you everything in here, so you can change it if you want.
So I'm telling him he's my test patient. When his birthday is.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna go into how to build these right now, because that's just like too much. But I do wanna just show you, like, if you just wanna change the text at all, you literally just click in here and you change whatever the text is that you want to change, and you hit say, clone it. But you want to change up here. So you want to say happy birthday, email, maybe revise, or however you're going to remember. Maybe it's your first name. So it could be Maver, happy birthday.
But
And
make sure
then,
you have the right birthday also.
yeah, for sure. But if you're gonna change any of these templates, I would suggest you start with your first name and then do dash happy birthday. That way, all of yours are gonna come up in one block. It's gonna be all of Maver that you change, all in one block. Opposed to, okay, now, how do I find that one? What was it called? That kind of thing. So that's a kind of a good tip. So I'm gonna just cancel because I'm not really gonna change this one. Are you sure? Yes. Okay. It's almost 11. Does anyone want to take a few minute break, or you want to keep going? Go to the restroom? Okay, let's take like a 5-10 minute break and then come back. Come back and we'll do the second part, which I'm gonna help you send something out to your clients and show you how to do that. So we're gonna email. We're gonna do email. We're gonna do mass email, schedule mass email. But before we do that,
Can I ask one quick question?
yes,
Can you like import contacts like?
Yes.
from
you have a whole
others?
bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the best way to do that is lead engine. Yes, lead engine. Okay. Stop. Okay, marketing, coach alerts. So Senator. Bulk import, right there.
Lead engine, you said.
Lead engine, because you're trying to get leads, right? You
Right.
think of it that way. And then bulk import. And then the best thing to do is to let us handle it. The one on the left. So then all you do is you submit a file, so a CSV file of your contacts, and you say submit file, and it'll take them like 3 days to get them all put in KD4 for you, and it's done.
Wow.
So
Do it yourself.
the do-it-yourself's a real pain.
Yeah, I mean, it still took me hours.
The do-it-yourself one, it gives you, you have to use like their Excel sheet that has like, everything that's in a profile, like
Address
Every-
five.
I mean, it's insane the number of little things that need to go in there and you have to fill out all that for everybody. And it's just too time consuming. It's just not needed.
So I can basically hit this I accept and it's gonna import all of. What's it gonna import?
If you have a CSV file, you have like a list of all your contacts,
Oh,
like
okay.
Excel or something like that. You can do this and you're gonna say, let us handle it. You're gonna hit submit file. And then you're gonna find your file on your desktop, your CSV file, and it's gonna like walk you through it right here.
That's cool.
Can you export all your content at KB?
Yes,
I see a bulk import, I don't see a. And
it's under the CRM, under I think more actions, export contacts there, and it'll give you a list and then it's CSV file the same. So,
one more question.
uh-huh.
I know Theotis gets texts about leads, but I generally do not. Right.
So we could,
So how can I make sure, I mean, we both have our own KB core account.
so I would just use one,
Okay.
that's what I would do.
Okay.
I would just use yours and then, we could put both of you picture,
Okay.
on one
Okay,
and then take his out.
okay,
We could do that. So
Okay.
Becky can do that. Might be the best. That's what a lot of people, the best thing to do. We did that with you guys.
all the work.
Yeah. Okay, so that's how you get all your, if you have a bunch of leads that you are not leads, but a bunch of people, clients, and you have a whole list, then that's how you do that. So,
Gina, you had mentioned the format to use. Could you just go over that one more time? So let's say just I have leads on a piece of paper. What's the best format to put those leads in to get to KV Core to add to my?
you can either do it, I don't know how many you have, you're gonna have to type them one way or the other. So you can add them one by one in KV Core, as in the add the contact like we just did. Or you can put them on like an Excel spreadsheet where the first column is the first name, the second column is the last name, the next column is the email, that way. And then you can send them that CSV file, and they will import it for you. So either way works. But they won't take your piece of paper and put them in. It has to be in a CSV file.
Okay, gotcha. Thanks, Gina.
You're welcome. Unfortunately, can't send with shoebox and say, okay.
Yeah.
Sticky notes and organize it for me.
That was helpful though, because she was like, if it's like starting at the basics, like. how do you do
Yeah.
it? So that was a good question.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so so the other thing I want to kind of like, I'm going to bounce just a little bit because I wanted to show you why we're doing what we're doing first. So schedule mass email. This allows you to send an email to a bunch of people in your CRM at one time. So first off, you go here, you say schedule email, green button. If you're never sure, always go with green. Green means go. So typically, if you hit the green, it means you're probably going in the right direction. So as you see here on the left, send email to either contacts matching a saved filter. So if you have a saved filter in your KV Core, like I do, I had prospects, I have recruits, I have nosy neighbor, I have, that. So that's what that is meant by saved filter. Or you can do it by contacts with a specific hashtag. So if you give,
You show us where.
oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Under marketing, then schedule mass email. And then when you go to schedule mass, see that one? That's a big one. And when you go into schedule mass email, you're gonna say start email, top right corner with green. And then that's where I am right now.
Okay.
Okay, no worries. So here, as you see, you can send email to a saved filter. You can send it to a contact with a specific hashtag, or you can send it to someone with a status. And remember, the status is the same thing as like
Client,
buyer,
buyer,
or new lead, or prospect, or, those are the statuses. The only issue with the status is you can only send it. Why is it giving me the red?
You have to select whether you're gonna do contacts with hashtag matching criteria.
Oh, I see, okay, yeah, then we'll check more. So let me show you. So like here. And then these are your options. So it has to be either sphere, prospect, new lead, active lead, client, or contact. You can only choose 3 of those. You can't choose all of them. So with that being said, what I like to do, which I think is a lot more efficient, is I give my entire database a hashtag, a specific hashtag, because you can give it to everybody in there. And what a hashtag is it just groups your people together. It's not like an Instagram hashtag kind of a thing. It's literally like, think of it as a bucket. So you can have a bucket that says, the name of the bucket is everyone. And you can put 10 people in the bucket that says everyone, or you can put everyone in your bucket that says everyone. You can have a bucket that says everyone, you can have a bucket that says holiday, you can have a bucket that says PTA, or
So-
whoever you want.
If you're in different groups.
Yep.
So you're in the PTA, then you could take everybody that's in the PTA with you, and then when you do a campaign, it just goes to those people if that's the hashtag.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So it's like you're taking that bucket and you're sending it to those people in that bucket. So I like to do one that either you say holiday, but again, even if you're not sending a holiday thing to them, you want to send them a newsletter. You still can use the hashtag holiday if that's the one you have for everyone in your database. So it doesn't matter the name of the hashtag, that's up to you. If you want to say everyone, then it kind of makes sense, because it's like, okay, this is what I'm going to send to everyone. I've got a hashtag on every single person that says everyone, and I'm going to send every holiday to them. And so then what you would do here is you would say hashtag, and you click here, and you would type in everyone, and there it is. So it's going to now look into your database, and anyone that has the hashtag everyone is going to send whatever you choose to send here. That makes sense?
So how do we put the hashtags on everyone?
That makes.
well,
But I want to show you
your
what-
setup on,
Well, you can do it to everyone all at one time. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. So when you go to your smart CRM, your contacts here.
No, I don't have contacts because it won't give me contact. Looking right at this. Gee, the one.
It redid it and it's still.
I logged out, it's in, telling you, Katie Core hates me.
I don't know what's happening there. That's weird. Are you on the Wi-Fi? Are you on our Wi-Fi?
Yeah, I'm on the Wi-Fi, I think I was. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, my realtor, yeah, I'm on the Wi-Fi.
Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to look over here for how many people per row, right here, 250 per row. So I don't know how many people you have in your contacts, but you want to make sure you don't have, you don't say 10 and then you have 20 contacts, right? So you want to see how many, because that tells you how many per row. And if you do a hashtag, then it's only going to do that many you have at one time. That makes sense? So if you have, so you want to make this number greater than the amount of contacts you have in your system, if possible. If you have more than 250, then you're going to have to do it a couple of times.
and then it tells you if you just scroll down how many contacts.
Correct. Yep,
Under all contacts.
these are all filters.
No, at the top where it says all contacts, my contacts, location, I don't have any of those.
It's not even working either. I don't know why. I think it's like an automatic thing that
I
they're
don't
doing.
have that either.
Okay, I just, maybe it's just because you are the boss of.
Yeah, yeah. Mine is a little bit different because I'm the admin for the whole company. So that's why.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Okay, So what we're gonna do, I'll just do all contacts. Never mind. So. Please stop. Okay, so there's 206. There's gonna be 206 when it finally loads. This is one of 206, and then the row is 250, okay? So we're good there, because I've got 206 contacts, and it's gonna do 250, up to 250, however many you have. So first you wanna check there, and once that's all correct,
Oh, you know what, the reason why I first got my text, I had him as a new lead instead of.
oh, that's why, yeah. Yeah. So you go to more action. First of all, let's click all your people. If you want to do it to everyone, you click this button by it says first name, and it'll check mark everybody. And then you go to more action.
Hashtag. Don't worry, I've texted the state support, they're gonna get back to me in under 10 minutes.
Okay. And so add hashtag. So it says 250 people selected, add hashtag, select, search for hashtag. So if whatever you want that to be, you type it there. Okay. So I know this is not in there, hungry, because it's just weird. So I just want to show you how to create a new one. So if you were to create a hashtag that's not already in there, you're just gonna you're gonna type it, and you're gonna go where it's over the top of it, where it says it's blue. And then you're gonna click on it, and then you're gonna see it form with a little X by it. Okay? And that means you've done it, and you hit update tags, and it's gonna give that to everyone. I'm not gonna do that, as for obvious reasons. But it's gonna automatically go and see how these right here, these are the nosy neighbor ones. So see, it says nosy neighbor zip code 99516. That's a hashtag that automatically goes to these people. So you should now have, if you did that, you should have the hashtag you created underneath each one of your people. Do you have that? Yep. Everybody?
I do it.
You don't want to do it?
Mm.
It's not gonna do anything but organize them.
I guess some of my fear in all of this is like,
Yeah.
what if something gets sent out that I didn't mean to?
No,
or-
this is on purpose. We're doing this.
Right,
And if you set it up for a hashtag and there's no campaign connected to that hashtag, then nothing will get sent out. It can't get sent out. You have to
that's
manually
just the
do
thing
it.
is, I'm like, what if something gets sent out, it's like. Merry Christmas and it's July or something.
No, you have to set this up.
You have
You have to
specifically
specifically
set it up.
set it up.
Get
They,
it.
the only way it'll go out in July, if you set it up to go out in July.
If you're drinking while
Yes,
setting up.
yes, that could be a problem. Don't advocate that. Don't mess around in Katie Core setting up campaigns when you're consuming alcohol.
I realized I can do this on my app, because all my contacts are on my app.
Oh, good,
And so
perfect.
I'm gonna check all of them, because it won't let me have a box that says check
Yeah.
all.
Yeah,
And I can go into more,
okay, add your
Add
hashtag,
hashtag.
perfect,
I'm gonna put in everyone.
okay.
So can you go in and remove a hashtag from everyone at one time?
I think so. Or you may have to get, you know what, I think you have to do it, no, you can't. You have to do it manually, each person, if you're gonna remove the hashtag.
Okay, when you put people in,
You can
say
get,
you've gone and you put everybody under a hungry hashtag. When you add somebody new, do you have to add that hashtag to the person when you add them? For them to be in that group?
yep. You have to give them the hashtag or they're not in the group. It doesn't, yeah. Okay, so after we've done that, so everyone's has a hashtag that you want to use, so like when you send out to one specific thing to a whole group, that's what you use. So we're gonna go back over here to our marketing piece. And then we're going to schedule mass email. get started. And then we're gonna schedule email up here on the right. And then, of course, we're gonna choose contact with hashtag. And we're gonna, whatever it is. I think I have holiday in mine. Mine's not hungry, but we'll say. And then the scope is me, so it's coming from me. And then the date you want to send it and the time. So when's the next holiday?
Labor Day.
Yes, when is
That's my
Labor Day?
Favorite barbecue recipe.
Oh,
What day is Labor Day?
It
It's
is
the first weekend in September. the fifth.
Monday, the
What
fifth.
are you trying to say about that?
Just Find out your favorite barbecue.
Yeah, that's a
recipe.
great idea.
Oh,
Find out
I
your
didn't.
favorite what?
Barbecue recipe.
Well, you can create, so how would you do that? How would you do that?
You would go to the thing we were in earlier, like the happy birthday template
You
thing.
go into a temp, you create a template.
And then insert the recipe and then write a little.
Yes. And if we have time, I'll show you how to do that.
Sweet, there's a Labor Day 2022 already in here.
I know. We take care of you guys, come on.
Real quick, you know, maybe you covered this while I stepped out of the room, but what would be an example of people that you would create a hashtag for, like either closest friends?
No.
Or-
I would do holiday to everybody.
Well, I'm holiday, sure, but
Yeah.
I'm just like, if I'm gonna go create a hashtag,
Well, maybe you
I
have
really
a
have
group
pretty
that
much
you do,
people.
yes, so yeah.
maybe you have a group you hunt with, or a group you fish with, or a group that you're in
Well, that was
fantasy
okay.
football.
Okay.
And so you
Okay.
give different ones, different hashtags. So if you want to send out a fantasy football thing, you just put that hashtag in there. Everybody you do fantasy football with gets.
Okay.
There you go. Perfect explanation. So this right here, very important. You see where it says right here, when to send ET? What do you think ET means?
Eastern time.
Yes, Eastern time. So it's sending it Eastern time. So what does that mean to us?
4
4 hours be,
Time.
yeah.
So it's 4 hours ahead. So if you want to send it at 12 o'clock, then we're saying 4 o'clock, right? So you got to pick the time, Eastern time. And so if you want to send it at 8 in the morning, then you're going to say, we're going to do it at noon, right?
Yeah.
So let's say noon. So it goes out first thing to people's email.
So if I put 4 o'clock PM, this is ET, that'll come out at noon.
Correct.
That's perfect.
Thing is so cheap. Okay, so templates. So then you go to the template section and you go Labor Day. And there's Labor Day 2022. And we click on that. Then it's going to show us what has already been created for you. Happy Labor Day, pleasure in the job, puts perfection in the work. Happy Labor Day. If you like that, then it's ready to go.
Do you have to
And you would-
change your name and stuff down at the bottom?
Yeah, it says agent full name, agent cell phone.
No, that populates automatically. That's what
Yes.
that little code.
Okay, yep, exactly. So it's automatically going to populate saying it's coming from you and all of that.
So if you don't like it, then you get out of this and go back into it.
Nope, nope, you can actually change it right here on the fly.
If
Right
you
there.
wanted to put your full name, can you?
Yeah, let me show you
Like,
how. Let me
okay.
show you how. So you click right here and you see where it says the merge tag?
Uh-huh.
You click on the merge tag
Okay,
and maybe you say agent first name. And that's not their first name. It has to say agent. So you get down here, so you say agent first name. So you're gonna click agent first name.
oh, cool.
What am I down here? Come on, dude. Don't be so difficult for me.
you need to move your whole bar up at the top.
Yeah, I need to move this one down.
Oh.
Okay, so it's just the Zoom thing. It just makes it so difficult. Oh dear.
Also, I think, when you do that, I think you have to delete the previous tag.
You do,
Yeah.
you do. I'm just trying to get in here. I just can't freaking get in here. So first name,
Your picture's in the, of everybody's in the way of your scroll bar.
Somehow.
When is Labor Day?
everything's like-
September 5th.
thing. Okay, there we go. Finally. Okay. Back down here. All right. Okay. Okay, so we have full name, agent first name. So if you just want the agent first name, then you're gonna take that out. And then take that out,
You can
and
also,
there you are.
you can also highlight that whole thing, agent first name,
Mhm.
select the merge tag, and it will replace it with what it is.
But that's how you do it. You do it with the little merge tags, and it automatically does it for you. You don't have to remember the parentheses and all that stuff. So that's really easy. If you wanted to change any of the wording, you literally just go in here and you can change whatever you want to change. You can change the picture, you can do all that.
So do you turn that on at the bottom where it says include assigned agent signature?
Okay, if you have a signature already in KD Core, like you built a signature in KD Core, you can turn that on. Your signature is going to be at the bottom of all of your emails. If you don't have a signature in there, I suggest you not do that. If you have in like this one, it already kind of creates a signature in the email because it's got your first name, last name, whatever. So maybe if you have a signature, what I would do there is I would turn that off, and then it's just not cooperating. But in the merge tag, there's a way to choose agent signature in the merge tag. Let's see if I can get back over here. I was freaking out.
Oh, okay, that's what you gotta do there.
So you could go in here and you could go to merge tag. And you can go to, you see it?
Yeah.
Agents can probably wait.
How would you go about checking?
Yeah,
to make sure
agent
your
signature.
Signature is
You can-
available?
In the profile. So you click your picture, you go to your profile, and then at the bottom of that, it has the signature section in there. First name, last name, email, all that, and at the bottom, it's got a space that you can create a signature. So you could do signature, you can put it there, and then you turn that off. You could do it that way if you wanted, and push your signature into the email, which I think looks the nicest.
So when you send a text, after you're happy with it and you send text, will it just
I don't
send the
do- I
text
don't.
to you or will it send the text to every?
No, it would send it to you, but I don't ever do a test. I just do the preview. And the preview, you can see like, this is what it's gonna look like on a desktop for someone.
Jim, will you show us how to change the time?
Yeah,
But
and then that's a mobile phone.
on the test, it still says agent, it still has the stuff in it, like.
Right, it won't populate exactly like it's gonna send to you. But it works. I mean, what I would do is I would set up a test email. So like, I have a test email on my dog, it's maggieburke@gmail.com. And it's free to set up a Gmail account, right? And I have her sign up for Katie Core. I have her in my contacts. So then if I want to test something, I send it to that
That's a good
email, then I go to my it's connected to my Gmail, and I just click on the Maggie Burke email and I can look at it. So that's the easiest way to do it. It's just set up a dummy email, or your husband or your daughter or friend or whoever, but I just think it's easier. I don't bother them with anything. I just set up a dummy email to use to practice stuff on. You were gonna ask me a question. Somebody was gonna ask me.
How
Oh,
to
maybe.
change the text.
Okay,
Mine.
okay. Question? I may have just started over, but that's okay. I'm gonna go into. Let me just show you. You just click on it, literally. Change the text. Click on right there in the middle. Oh, she took it as a whole picture, that's why. She did like the whole thing as a picture, here, Katie Core Library, Amazon, whatever. So this one you cannot change the text because it's embedded in the whole. But I'll show you how to create one, on your phone.
Okay. Right, that makes.
It's easier for them to create, and it is like less time consuming to just create a picture of what you want, and then you can do it in Canva or whatever. And then you have to make it a mobile address. So I probably don't have that on this computer. But there's a free way of doing it. Because you wanted to look at a recipe, right?
That was what, yeah. Oh, yeah, like if you just, instead of like typing it, you just insert like the little Pinterest snippet or a little PDF. The recipe, the photo. Yeah. 'Cause it did, yeah, it did have dynamic links in there.
Yeah, you have to create that link. Let's see. I don't remember where I put it. Oh, QR code generator. So. Oh, no, that's QR code. That's not what I want.
Just want
That's
to
so
know if I
thin.
found the problem. Apparently, the little lady on this website said Safari is not good enough.
Oh.
Maybe Core, so I download Chrome Mac.
Yeah, there you go.
Safari, secure.
Good job.
But she did reply in under 10 minutes, so I gotta say customer service on Maybe Core is just top notch.
Okay, so go to, post image. Postimage.org is a great place to find these. So we're gonna create a template real quick. I think we have time. It's a tad bit complicated, but not super complicated. I think you guys all can handle it.
Or post.
Post image.
.com or org?
I think it was org, okay, whatever I said. Okay, it's gonna be a little difficult with Zoom, but I'm gonna try my best here. So first of all, you want to find a barbecue recipe, right? They may actually have a link. This might work better. So, open gallery. So. Oh God. So if I were to save collection. No. That share on Facebook, Twitter. I wonder what would happen. I think I'd rather do it a different way just to make sure. Okay, so let's. What do you guys think? What should we do? Should we do? Renee Cookout. Do any of these look good? Bobby Flay,
Jalapeno lime,
where?
jalapeno lime, green.
Okay.
He's not found.
Of course.
Back to potatoes.
Okay, let's see,
Something.
let's not do Food Network, let's just do barbecue. Labor Day barbecue. Mango salsa. That's what you mean. Why does it have to be so big? And where is the recipe?
Probably like 5 pages down.
Yeah,
No, geez.
this doesn't have to be so hard.
Yeah, on a recipe, that's just one recipe from Google instead of, because keep like 15 recipes. If you go back to Google and just click one of the, where it has the little things, it'll just be the one recipe. Like a recipe, like a grilled chicken with whatever. It's just one thing, and you can see the ingredients, so you know it's already. Scroll up a little. That right there, that with the picture, grilled chicken with mustard dill. That's just one recipe. There's usually like a just the recipe button at the top of these videos.
Anybody see it?
I'm going to guys scroll through their essay.
They always have to tell you the story about
Right.
why they love it so much and why you're gonna love it so much.
And finally, here at the end
Yeah.
is the rest.
There it is.
Save recipe.
Save recipe.
Just,
Where do you?
Scroll just a teeny bit. Right there. Or you can print it as a PDF and then insert that in there.
Okay, more settings. Okay, save as PDF somewhere.
When you click on it, it'll ask you where.
Yeah, you can.
Will it?
generate it.
Right.
When you
right,
click
PDF.
print. Yeah, click print. You have the.
So right now, if
already
you just hit
selected.
print, if you hit print, it'll let you save it.
There you go. Now you can tell it where.
Desktop.
Yeah, great. Clicks
Where?
right there, file name, type in whatever he's gonna.
Oh, right
call
here,
it.
okay.
See?
Okay, now we need the picture.
Okay.
Of the chicken, stop.
There you go.
I can't click recipe.
That might be, that's the whole web page. You're wanting to do that.
No, I don't. I want a picture of chicken. Or like barbecue. It could be anything, I guess, right? It could be Labor Day picture. I was trying to find like something easiest to take a picture of, but it's not, it's like cooperating with me. So let's see. See anything looks similar,
That's.
That first one.
this one?
It all turns brown when you throw it on the grill.
You have to pay for this one?
Okay, just right click, save image as.
Who grills chicken on Labor Day?
Gabby does.
People who like chicken.
Everybody
I
does.
like chicken, but
Okay, that didn't work. Search by image. Save. Where's it gonna go?
No, that's gonna save to the board.
Oh, I don't wanna do that.
I say if you just go back to Google and go into images instead of the web pages, then you can save the
Yeah.
images.
Where?
All the way to
Go
the
all the
top.
way up to the top. And then click images next to all. You need to just right click, save those to the desktop, scroll down.
I think we should do that one.
So that one's not a, that's a ad. That is cute. So any of those, you should be able to just right click, save it. Save image as.
No, desktop. But it's a JPEG, okay, save. All right, well, that took long enough. All right, so we need to go to post image.
We can add to. We can add two there below.
Okay. So go to post image, choose image. On my desktop,
What's the post image do?
is it chicken? That'll be this one, right? Yeah. It turns it into a link, gives you a link. So it'll show up, because you have to do links.
Oh, because I haven't tried it, but when you're in here in editing the email, there's an option to add an image.
Yeah, but it won't let you.
Oh,
So, what do I do here? Last time it just gave me a whole bunch of. Download original, is this it? Oh, yeah, there it is, okay. No, that's not what I want. Let's see. Get me out of here. I wanted to share, it's what I need to do.
Look, French again.
Okay. Oh, there's we go. So you choose the one. I think it is. For a website. Like. I forget which one it is, but we're about to find out.
Would it be hot link or thumbnail, like thumbnail image?
Where do you see that? That here?
Yeah, thumbnail for website. Yeah.
Let's try that.
I don't know what a hot link is, but anyway. Okay.
Okay, so we can go to Katie Core platform. We're gonna go to. CRMs. Then we're gonna go to template. And we're gonna add a template. And it's an email template, which we already have there, right? Email template. And then we're always going to choose advanced editor because that makes them pretty. And we're doing it for the company, so that means it's going to go in as a company template and you have to add it to your library just like you did the other one, okay? So template name, barbecue recipe, subject,
Happy Labor Day. Instead of doing mass emails, can you just do mass text?
No, it was only like a few characters, so it doesn't really work that great. So what we're gonna do here is you have rows of content. So this content, the top content is going to be text. So we're gonna take the text and we're gonna drag it into here. So that's gonna be a text box. Then we're gonna do another row and add this row right here. And in this row, go back to content. It's gonna be an image. We're gonna put the image of the barbecue, right?
That's where you should be able to select your JPEG from the desktop.
It doesn't work. See? Doesn't work.
That'd be too easy.
Yeah.
I don't think I can drag it in. I mean, I'll see, but I don't think it works. Yeah, no. So you put the URL here. So we do like this.
Yeah,
Control
so
B,
if I
Control.
click browse.
What?
Click the browse. And then at the top, upload in the blue. Oh, mine lets me upload. Mine's not. Your text box or anyway, mine lets me go through and pull up from my desktop. That's weird. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try this. Oh, no, that's not what I was saying. It put it in there. Oh my God. How did I lose it? It did. Zoom makes everything complicated. I'm sorry. It's really not this hard. If I could do it on my laptop, it would be quicker. Is anybody in Zoom watching this? Like really watching this?
I'm pretty sure they're watching something else now.
Of course I am.
Well, then come in here.
I wonder if it's because you're on the email template, like I went to schedule an email advanced editor. And it's like,
No, I've done this 100 times. I know how to do it. It's just, it's with Zoom. It's just very, very glitchy and very difficult to do.
okay.
I'm gonna kick you off, Todd. Sorry. You can come in here.
Am I the only one on Zoom?
Apparently. That's paying attention. Nobody else has answered me, so I'm assuming they're not watching.
I'm here too. I just didn't want to interrupt.
All right, I'll stay here if you guys can handle going through all this.
I'm not watching though.
Oh, see, there we go. It's just painful. Good thing you're not watching. Chicken. Yay. We have chicken. Okay, they've been so happy to see chicken. All right. And then we take this row and we put here. And then this is gonna also be packed or I guess it's gonna be PDF. Oh, shoot. That means I've got to make the other one a PDF thing too. A post image. So let's go back to post image. We're gonna hit upload. And we're gonna choose image. Should be the PDF on here, which is called Katie Core recipe. Open. There it is. And then count. Thank you. So what do we just do? We said share. There we go. So we did the direct link. Copy. Back to Katie Core. And we're going to put an image in here as well. So take image, put it here. And click on this. And you put the URL. Enter grilled chicken with mustard dill sauce. So we can do here, we're going to do content, we're going to do text as well. You can say something like, hope you are having a great Labor Day weekend off. If you need let me know. Let's see, what should we say?
Happy friggin' Labor Day.
Hope you have a great Labor Day weekend off. Something about try the recipe, right? Or call me back. So if you decide to try this recipe, let me know how you like it or something like that.
Here's the recipe we always enjoy.
There we go. That's perfect. One of my favorite recipes to cook on summer weekends. I hope you enjoy it. Wait to see, can't wait to hear what you think. Okay. Now, if you want to make it prettier, you can click on here and you can do your background color. So here's transparent. If you want to make it blue, you can make it blue. Make that blue. Like that color. And so then if you did that, then you're obviously gonna need to make your text color a different color, so you can make it white. So you could go white, and you got white text color, and then you can make this,
Oh my God, it works.
yay,
That's good.
and then you can make this black,
Well,
and then you can make this one blue as well. Or
Well, that
leave it
background,
white.
that's a PDF.
Oh, yeah, well, it's not gonna do it, so it's just gonna be white, that's fine. So you can dress it up, you can change the colors, you can do whatever, and then, of course, at the bottom, you're gonna wanna add in another row here. Bottom of this, you're gonna add another row. And in this row, you're just gonna probably just put in text. Content. And you're gonna do text, and then you're just gonna put in like, probably like your signature block. That's what I would do. That. Then tag. And agent signature, wherever that is. Anybody see it? Come up a little bit.
Everything is just so finicky.
It is so terrible.
It's around all the other agent names too.
Yeah, but it won't let her, like,
It will-
moves it a little bit. There you go.
Oh, thank God. Okay, there we go. So agent signature, and of course you want that to probably be centered, so you'll just choose that to be centered. That's not centered.
Did you make your agent, like your photo part of your signature?
Yeah. Yeah, so let's say agent signature, and then we're gonna say add template. And so now it's gonna be a template that we have in there. So when you went here and you go,
I'm gonna be a few minutes.
okay. What do we name it? Barbecue? That's the problem. When you do a template, you have to remember what you called it. Yeah, barbecue recipe. So here it is. So if you want it, want to change it, you want to edit it, you want to trash it, never use it again, but at least you have an idea how to do it, right? It's there.
Okay.
And then what were you guys just asking me? How do you do something? Was it?
Gabby was just asking me.
I knew it was me that asked the question and then you got it. If you can put her picture on.
Oh,
yeah.
that's what, okay. All right, so we're gonna go do that real quick, because I want to try to cover all your. Oh, wait,
I mean, it
that's,
sounds like we could do training on this many times.
oh, totally, yeah, absolutely. So you go here and you go under your profile. And try my best to scroll, as you guys know. So your signature right here. So you can put whatever you want here. It's like, I have mine looks like my business card.
How did you get that loaded in there? Is that that's your Gmail signature, right?
Uh-huh, yep.
Cause I have one of those, but how would we load that in?
You just save it the picture, you go edit profile right here,
Uh,
and then you go down to it. And just drag it in.
Okay. Or you can, oh, there's a little picture, but okay.
Yeah, right here. And upload it, insert, edit, image, right there. And so you just hit insert image, it could be your photo, it could be whatever. And you just put it right in and there you go.
Oh, goodness, you gotta play with the size.
Yeah. Yeah, true. But yeah, that's how you do it. Any other, I mean, we're just right at time, amazingly. But yeah, I mean, we just like literally scratch the surface, but
Very helpful. Very helpful.
That's just the thing, there's so many things you can do. And so many little steps you have.
you're gonna stop recording. Okay.